Hello, good day. I'm just going to post my links like I normally do, so people can come and join from the forums I belong to, and then we shall crack on. Here we are still in the Gunners Plaza basement, waiting for, well, looking for the second to last, sorry, not the second to last, the third to last bobblehead. I've got 2 more after this one, so 3 in total. So here, and then we'll go to Spectre Island, and then we'll grab Kate on the way. So a bit of combat zone for us today. Well, that's the plan anyway. That's the plan. I am looking forward to it, undoubtedly. So this is the toughest. I mean, I've lost both my leg armor already, and you know, I'm right on the. Well, we're right near the. Just opening chat. There we go. All ready to go. We're right. Yeah, sort of. I've not got loads of stim packs. How many have I got? 11 stim packs. See, yeah, I'm not good for taking on the Gunners. They are going to be tough. Oh, I've lost my arm as well. Okay. That power armor is looking seriously bad, isn't it? Right, let's have a sip of coffee and then we shall get right into it.
Damn, someone forgot to kick on the generators in here.
I just want to give it one final once over, look around, check before we leave this area and get in the elevator. Reminds me of an Aerosmith song. Loving in an elevator. Although there'll be none of that with Hancock. I know we've reached maximum affinity, but before anyone says that's ghoulish, is that what? Is that if you're anti-ghoul, are you ghoulish? You're such a ghoulist. Good job we did come back. Some ammo for, yeah, the hen's teeth ammo. Look, I know you think you're Mr. Cool with his shades on and everything, but yeah, the ammo for the Gauss rifle is just fusion cell. Well, see, I'm thinking Far Harbor, but I'm also thinking Automatron because I keep getting attacked by. Yeah, actually, Hancock. Where are you? I don't think we want to go in this elevator. I think this elevator we came down on. I don't know. I think we should just get out of here, really. Hancock, matey boy, come on. I promise I won't be ghoulish if you come with me. Hancock has a face only a mother can love. Right, sir.
Yeah? Enough to go around.
That is a cool looking gun you've got there. So we're right on the limit of what we can carry. We've got more than enough ammo. So it's just ammo.
There's no sport to spilling blood if the person ain't earned it. Lucky for us, The common world, but going up.
Hang on. I just silenced him. Teleported out. He was in here, then now reappear in a minute, I'm pretty sure. Hello? Hancock? Nice of you to drop in, Hancock. Okay, things are going to get dicey as soon as the elevator opens, so I'll go silent.
Hey. Get some! Yourself pretty well, sister. Kill 'em all!
Good album, that. Kill 'em all. Yeah, particularly enjoy Metal Militia, personally. It was like, that's no surprise. Knowing the way I am. These employees about some... There's a worker from overseas, like an intern they have, helping them out, or a trainee, and yeah, he thinks it's the smell's coming from his desk, whereas they've actually put some mouldy old sandwiches in the guy's desk because nobody likes him, and yeah, he thinks it's the smell of the guy who sits next to him, but the guy who sits next to him thought it was him, so it's all a bit... But it's someone else in the office has played a prank on them by putting a mouldy sandwich in the guy, the Native American guy, who's or the American guy. Yeah, yeah. So not the foreign person. So that's where these two sit, and yeah, it's the employee number 68, and he hates the company and hates the job he's doing, and he expresses it openly. Whereas the other guy's like, the foreign workers, you're lucky to have this job, and you should appreciate it, really, what you do have. Oh, Bobblehead! I see you, Bobblehead. It's through those doors. I remember this place, but there's turrets either side, so we're gonna try and find. Well, we're gonna try and get around there swiftly.
Who's there? Back for more. God, I hope there's a fountain. Calm down. One more. Don't see any more. Do the living, or the spoils. Feel like a sitting duck out here. Can we find some cover?
Anyway,
Oh, Bobblehead. Come here, Bobblehead. It's the only reason I'm here. I'm not bothered about the gunners. Just the Bobblehead. We'll kill the rest of them. There's a few dots moving about around there.
Perfect.
Command, this is 429er. We have visual on hostiles near Fallon's. Copy? Over.
429er copy. How long before range?
Command, we are 2 mics from range. Over.
429er copy. You are clear to engage when ready.
Command, copy. We'll update as soon as we... Ambush! Taking heavy fire!
429er, you are to retreat back to HQ immediately. Do you copy? Over.
Command, say again. Over.
429er, retreat back to HQ immediately. That's an order. Over.
Command, copy. Pulling back to HQ. Out.
Say the word.
Psst.
What do you need?
Grab that.
You got it.
Wait there.
Gotcha. I'll keep an eye out.
Grab that.
Bingo.
Over here.
I can do that.
Heads up.
I take requests.
Get that.
Sure.
Heads up.
Hmm?
That whole clicks thing we listened to on the holotape, that was a load of rubbish. Sorry, not clicks, it should have been clicks, that would have made more sense. 2 mics away. I've never heard a mic as a measuring unit ever in my life. It seems a bit made up just for Fallout, or for that. Where's this holotape? It was a shame.
Got it.
Deactivate, yeah. Might as well, we got in there. So yeah, apart from that, yeah.
Like a grenade went off in here.
Yeah, it was us, Hancock. There was also a good find earlier on when we found that mini nuke in the fridge. Okay, Hancock. Anything in here? Camera? Yeah, useful. We've got the bobblehead, so I mean, I'm happy. And we can leave now, really, but it's always good to get some bonus loot.
Nice.
Of course. Hancock.
Hey,
Shoot.
get that.
Good as done.
Hi. Yeah, I'm kind of worried now that I've given Hancock a fat man. It's just I want to watch my back, you know. Yeah, nuke comes flying overhead. Hang on, was this where we came in? Yeah, this is where we came in. Oh, there's a whole upstairs bit. I think we missed it. Or we not? Okay. Tracing stuff in my head. Where are we? Okay, no, this is a separate bit. Hang on. Oh! Annoyingly, just walk up the stairs like every ordinary person. But I have a jetpack. Why would I want to walk upstairs? I thought that was a door that I hadn't looked through. Sorry, Hancock. Need some fusion core related aluminum's always good, and batter clipboards because they've got springs in. Springs are a rare commodity in '76. People that know to raid Fort Strong. Okay, that's where we came from. Right. Just getting my bearings, really. Quantum.
Done in by the books. Lucky you. One more.
I just got to remember how you get back up there, and then I'll finish them and search the last little bits. I want to get out of here and fix some power armor up, and then go to Spectacle Island. I just want to swing by, like I say, swing by and pick up. Let's try tech. TC to. Let's try tech.
Yes.
Yep, we're in. Protectron control. No, no. I didn't want to go out. So, Commonwealth. I wanted to go back up to the top, sort the remaining gunners out, but it's a bit of a mouthful. We'll go straight back in there. I'm not running away from this fight. We're also really close to level 59, so hopefully by the end of today I would have hit level 59 and I'll be able to plant grenades on opponents. That's just a case of making, so it's time to start investing in explosives, and that would also help with our missiles and heavy weapons. Yep, I have a plan, and it's not a very clever one, but it means we're going to be dishing out so much destruction. It's unbelievable. Okay, let's get in there. Yeah, they keep trying to batter us and bombard us, but they're not.
Come on out and let's finish this. Oh, I'm feral now.
Alright. Vodka. I ought to take one of those majestic maple donuts, increasing heal rate. A bit more agility. Vodka, a bit more health. There's loads of explosives. This place is just I'd be worried if they were quite good with their grenades. Fortunately, they're not. Okay. Alright, I think I've searched everywhere. There's tons of technical documents. It's just... Alright, Hancock, where are they? I'm just beginning to get annoyed with them now. I'm not annoyed, I'm just bored with them, I think. They keep trying to bombard us with grenades. Right, so where's the way up? These are bound to be beam trapped, knowing the gunners. Yeah. Is that some stairs to the right? If that's stairs to the right, that hopefully leads upstairs to where we need to go. In which case...
That's it.
these gunners... a history. Put some junk away. What don't I need? I heard that's cheese board for a second. Yeah, we don't need that cheese board. All right. Doesn't seem to be any way up that I can see. Aha. Is this the way up? This, do you know what? This could be it. Don't get excited, but this could be it. Buff out is worn out. Okay. When I get to the last one, then I'm gonna worry. Poor Meg's gonna be strung out on chems all the time. Not really laughing at it, to be honest, but hang on. Yeah, this is the locker that. But this one, if you ever get the quest where you have to take over a terminal here, because sometimes the Brotherhood do give it to you. This is where you have to come. And yeah. Granted to authorised personnel only, yeah. Brotherhood come and take over that one. So where's this mine? Mine? Safe. Great. Drinking this whiskey is going to grant me a bit extra carry weight, but I can't find the way we need to go. The only place we can go is up here, but I'm pretty sure this was a dead end. Look, it's a dead end, dead end, dead end. Dead end, definite dead end. Oh, hang on. No, made it.
Lock and load.
Hello, gunners. That's what vengeance looks like. Oh, there's someone still alive. Where are you? Right, now I need to go and fix my armor big time. I think we're in dire need of repairs. Also, we're in dire need of recruiting a newer companion. I want to find the body of... We picked up the cruise tape, so we shall quickly listen to that. Kind of expecting some people to join me, but nobody is watching the stream at the moment, apparently. But if I'm to believe, YouTube's been having a bit of a fit lately, so I'm not entirely convinced. And they know that there's things going wrong because they gave me back some views without even questioning it the other day. So there's something going wrong with the view counter on YouTube at the moment.
Looks like the mutants have settled 2 mics north of here, taking over most of the town. They seem to be concentrated in the old Felons department store. I led a squad out a couple days ago to clear them out. We were ordered by Captain West to retreat when our squad was ambushed. When we got back, the captain chewed me out in front of the guys and then asked me to see him privately in the old recording studio. After reaming me out for several minutes, he took me off patrol and reassigned me to guard the HQ here. It's just so confusing. I mean, I'll never confront the captain in front of the men, but what is he up to? Why did he order the retreat and then blame me?
Yeah, really gotta hot-foot it back to Sanctuary and repair our armor big time. And then head out to Combat Zone in Spectacle Island, and I won't be able to go to Spectacle Island. Oh great! What just ran out? Buff out, was it? I'll take that again. I bet I'm become addicted. What I tell you, it's just knew what was going to happen. All right, let's go back to Sanctuary. Repair our armor, and then Kate it is, and we'll say goodbye. Bon voyage to our friend, old Hancock. It's been good while it lasted. His perk, I've never had that before. Sorry, got the microphone there. It's not an amazing one. It's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a strange one. I can't remember exactly what it does. Oh yeah, when you've got loads of rads, you get, and your health falls below a certain percentage, or when you've got mostly radiation, you get more chance of criticals. But that means you'd have to be radiated all the time, and that the whole point really in this game is not to get in that state. Troubleshooters, combat armor, heavy combat armor, left leg, and all the destroy bits of power armor. Be fine if
What's going on?
hang on, you're carrying too much and can't run. I don't think so. I've just dropped loads of stuff. If I'm still, oh my word, I am. I'm still over.
Open for business.
Hancock, I am still carrying too much. I'll drop this junk off anyway. Fix the power armor. I have thought about, in fact I've often mentioned adding bits in. You didn't eat all these, that's good of you, because normally you help yourself too. See, I want some heavy combat armor stuff.
You're not gonna make very good time with being so loaded down.
Preston, that's who we haven't had. His perk is useful because if you've got multiple opponents, then it kind of helps. Well, I don't use these that often. nuke mine. I've never used a nuke mine ever in the game, so that will be an experience when we get round to doing that. But Agatha's dress I want to keep. Crumpled fedora, no. Tan suit, no. Heavy armor, just be nice to have a full set of heavy armor. Something I've also never done in the game, but it would suit Meg's style, because she's all about the powerful armor and such like. Okay, Dandy Boys, apples, mix, ale. Fruit, purified water, we don't need that either. See, I'm still... It could be due to the huge arsenal of weaponry I carry around with me, but you know, I think that's a minor issue, if you ask me. Nah, not a problem.
The open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than that.
It's served us well, but at the moment I don't think we need it.
Cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
So what kind of protection are we running at the moment? 193, that's not bad. Addictal, that's what I wanted to take. Blamco mac and cheese. So Meg. Alright, let's head off to the combat zone. I think we've been near it. I'm pretty sure I've destroyed Swan. Destroyed. Covenant, I'll turn that into something. And County Crossing, I should put that onto the network. Yeah, let's... because they're looking a bit unhappy at the moment, so if I put them onto the network en route. Because I've got the 100% happiness, I've unlocked that trophy now. I did that one afternoon. I just sat there and it took me 2.5, 3 hours almost. Just putting things in to increase happiness, and I had 2 settlers. I tried to do it with one, it wasn't working, but as soon as the person had company it rose a bit quicker. And I also caught lots of dogs, and there's a tip for you, because dogs raise happiness. Okay, is there anyone not working at my little... yeah, you, excellent. I'm going to put County Crossing on the map. And you're not working either. You can go to... hang on, is the castle not... I think the castle's on there. Hang on. Let's have a look at the connections. Red Rocket. I'm guessing Red Rocket's connected. Covenant's not. Castle... oh, Castle's connected to Grey Garden. Okay, County Crossing is now connected because I've just selected County Crossing. Outpost Simonia, yeah, that. Perhaps I'll put that on there. I think we need to build a bit more farm area. Mind you, where do you want it next to the basketball court? This is my bus with not much in it. Can add a few more. Yeah, I do like the fact that the recruitment radio beacon, you can glitch it through. I mean, I haven't used any mods on this at all. This is going to be the workshop, and this is going to be a double Slocum Joe's with a patio to sit and watch people play basketball and stuff. See, a well thought out town. It needs a lot of work, doesn't it, Hancock? But you know, one day we just need to collect the resources, and the best way to collect resources, like wood and steel, which is the main thing used for building, is time. Getting the settlers to do the work for you over time. Right, combat zone. Let's go. As soon as anything happens, as soon as we get any experience, it's going to be level 59, isn't it? Ah, Meg's come so far. I remember the days when she could hardly shoot a fat man to save her life. Now look at her. Mixing it up with the best of them. So, in an ideal scenario, I want sort of heavy combat armor on, but with all different legendary abilities on them. That would be an ideal scenario. We might get there by the time I get to Nuka World, and we'll probably need it for Nuka World because that's just insane in a good way.
Look alive.
Little something to liven up the day.
Your thoughts?
Not a lot of folks would travel with a ghoul, even one with my kind of charisma.
That's all for now.
Gotcha. Raiders always go hogging all.
Raiders always go hogging the nice places for themselves. Yes, Hancock. That's very, very funny.
Security's too tight.
Concludes this round. Kate is the undisputed winner! And who's this? Wait, who let you? Lady, I'd find some cover, quick!
Looks like someone got...
Ain't alone.
Huh?
No!
Come out here so we can gut ya.
They look better that way. You're a regular artist, aren't you?
Oh, I'm feral now. This ain't over!
Can't you go? Time to collect.
Loot on you better be worth it.
Something's coming. Ready up.
Shooting straight, rookie.
One more for the boneyard.
If you're tough, come on.
Your day.
You think they're done out there?
Sweet.
We don't want any trouble. Not anymore, at least.
Oh, just peek your head up, you damn coward.
To heck with that. I'm too pretty to go out like this. Why don't you come over here? Show us you don't mean no harm. Hey! You all done killing each other? Look, whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole time.
That always makes me chuckle. We were rooting for you.
Finished tearing the place up now?
Yeah, Tommy, we'll be with you in a minute. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
So you want to talk this out like civilized folk? Or are you just gonna
I don't know
bash on
what
my
kind of
theater?
accident that was. Don't worry. Yes, I'm just clearing the gas canisters.
Look, whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole time.
Yes, good. I'm also looking for a magazine that I happen to know is in here.
Why don't you come over here?
Once we've done that, we'll take Kate with us and
You don't mean no harm.
get the
Why don't you come
get over to
Show us you don't mean no harm.
Spectacle Island, off the coast of the.
Look,
I think it's.
whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole
Here we go.
time.
Hell yeah.
Able to build potted plants at settlement workshops. Hooray! It's what everyone dreamed of. It's what we always
Why don't you
wanted.
come over here? Show us you don't mean no harm.
To make the Commonwealth great again. By planting trees.
So you want to talk this out like civilized folk?
Yeah,
Or are you just gonna bash
yeah.
on my theater some more?
I'll bash up your theatre some more. No, I'm just taking. The art of looting
Look,
is lost on
whoever's out
NPCs.
there, we
isn't
were
it?
rooting for you the whole time.
Camera, take this bit. Quite helpful to come here if you need glass, by the looks of it.
You finished tearing the place up now?
Yes, Tommy, we'll come and talk to you. Have a bit, just an inkling, a
Look,
tiny bit of
Whoever's
patience.
out there, we were rooting for you the whole time.
Good.
Is it over? Well, that could have gone worse.
I dunno.
Right?
Are you fucking high or something? Why am I asking? Of course you are.
Still won the fight.
You're strung out and getting sloppy is what you are. Of course, I suppose you ain't gotta worry about that now. Seems this one just put us out of business. I'm not sure if I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
I told you to quit calling me that.
I'm sorry? It just seemed like you guys might be in trouble.
Trouble? Nah. But keeping those idiots entertained was what kept the lights on. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do now.
To hell with them. More'll come. Just need a quick breather and I'll be ready to go.
A breather? What? So you can slam more of that junk into your arm now? Now, you know what? I think this was a blessing in disguise. You caught the end of that bout. What'd you think of Kate's work?
I've seen better.
Ha! Like hell you have.
And while she's still armed and within closing distance, you are a brave one, aren't you? So here's my predicament. I suddenly got no audience. No audience means I got no caps coming in. And if you ain't bringing in caps, little bird, you ain't an asset. You're a liability to me and to yourself. So, here's what I'm thinking. What say I let you take over her contract? She goes with you, watches your back. Look, you'd be doing me a favor while I try to get the place back in order. What do you say?
Me. And her.
Why would you want her to go with me?
Yeah, Tommy. Just why the hell you trying to get rid of me?
Look, truth is, all that junk, it's been making you careless. And I don't want to be the one doing color commentary when you finally hit the floor. All right? So just do me this favor. Both of you. Please.
I'd like to know what Kate thinks.
Don't I get a say in all this?
That ain't how a contract works. Besides, you really want to stay here? No audience, no caps, no one to talk to, but yours truly.
Jesus. Point taken.
Atta girl. So, she's on board. Now what about you?
Sure. I could use someone watching my back.
Good. It's settled then. And here, take this. It's the purse from the last fight. Exterminator's fee.
Now just wait a second. What exactly are you gonna do without me here?
You don't need to worry about me. I'll get this place set up right. Maybe find a less blood-soaked clientele. Now get the hell out of here. You ain't welcome anymore, little bird.
You're a real son of a bitch. You know that, Tommy?
You don't have to tell me.
I guess you just come find me then when you want to head out.
Kate.
So, you're ready to head out?
Ready.
About time I got out of this place. Let's go.
Seems I'm gonna be missing out on all the fun.
You have no idea, Hancock. No idea.
And so it begins with Kate. Kate is one of my she is my favourite follower of the entire game. That's why I sort of saved her till later on. She also likes the Brotherhood of Steel, so she's good in my books because we are Brotherhood of Steel.
Take whatever you can. I'll keep watch.
So the next thing, you don't need to Hancock. You're off. You can go back to your day job. So what we need to do is yeah, I wanted to travel over to Spectacle Island. Sorry, just the Spectra. No, it's not Captain Scarlet. That's not go that far back in time. Right, Kate, we'll head to the castle. I also need to head to the Pridwin because I've got all the technical documents and there's blood samples to drop off, so I'll probably do that en route. And then simply the last final bobblehead is when we complete Kate's mission. So it's either do Automatron, but then I have to hang around with Ada, or it's go to Far Harbour to build up our affinity with Kate whilst we're in Far Harbour. And I was thinking Far Harbour. It makes more sense because Far Harbour was the next DLC. I do also have the DLC, like the Automatron Wasteland Workshop, those sort of ones. I can't remember exactly what they were all called off the top of my head, but yeah, I have those ones to finish. I've done Automatron, I think, 100%, but I've got to like put settlers in stocks and things. I can probably build them and then, you know, build a manufacturing plant when we're further down the line. Right, so what's closest? Pridwin first or Castle? We're in the middle, so we'll go to Pridwin and then we'll go to Castle and then across to Spectacle Island. Well, I've got that level up as well, so hopefully we can put the point into putting a grenade on a person, because I need to get that trophy as well. So that's the final two trophies I'm getting, the bobbleheads and the other one. So the bobblehead one's pretty much in the bag once I've got the Spectacle Island bobblehead. And then go back to Sanctuary, place them on the stand. I'd like to get Kate something. I could give her one of our weapons, like perhaps the Overseer's Guardian. Although, I was going to say, although we've got that and it's got loads of ammo, but that might be a useful thing because I know followers go through ammo like it's going out of fashion. There are some perks to make your followers more formidable in combat, so that might be a further option down the line. I think I need more points in charisma. The at base level to do that.
Brothers and sisters, I will make this brief. I wish only to say thank you for all your hard work and dedication in the defeat of the Institute.
That's quite the crater
Our
you've
sacrifices
manifested
have been
in the
great,
center of Boston.
but thanks to all of you,
Marvelous work.
we stand today in a Commonwealth free from the grip of madmen.
I was
Tomorrow
simply
always
doing
brings
my duty,
another battle.
Doctor.
Nonsense.
Thanks to all
There's
of
no
you,
need to be
we
modest.
have won
You
today.
deserve all the accolades you've
Ad
been
Victoriam,
receiving,
brothers and
and
sisters.
more. Your actions have proven to the people of the Commonwealth that the Brotherhood of Steel has their best interests in mind. That's quite an accomplishment for someone who was merely a new recruit only a short time ago. Well, I've already taken up more than enough of your valuable time. If you still wish to procure technical documents or escort one of my scribes, please let me know.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
I hear congratulations are in order, Sentinel. Now, did you have any documentation for me? Or perhaps you'd be willing to lead a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
And they're in wonderful condition as well. Excellent work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
That was quite a payday. 1,025 caps. So how much?
Hope I live long enough to witness the Brotherhood's next trial.
Well, I'm doing quite well.
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel. Ad Victoriam.
Let's just
I know
check.
I'm not the first to say this, but I appreciate what you did down there. The Institute got exactly what it deserved.
I'm guessing that's not all you wanted to say.
Is it that obvious? Sorry. I just keep thinking about all the lives that were lost getting to this point. There was this one pilot in particular. Rico was his name. I'd been on this ship long enough that I watched him go from a greenhorn wastelander to a lancer. Every day, after his duty shift, he'd come back here and we'd talk about, well, everything. Sometimes for hours. I remember the day Kells put him in command of a vertibird. He ran right down here to me and handed me a bottle of whiskey. I told him to keep it, but he insisted. He said I was his friend. Felt he owed it to me for keeping him sane all those years.
Sounds like a good man.
He was. Right before you got back to the Predwin, Kells told me he was shot down. Some punk with a rocket launcher got lucky and blew him from the sky. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. It's not really any of your concern. I guess I just wanted to show you that there's two sides to every victory. Those who live to revel in it, and those who died making it happen. Well, I think I've raked you through the mud for long enough. Here, I want to give you this as a token of my gratitude for everything you've done. I hope the gesture means the same to you as it did to me.
Tegan.
Well, if it isn't our very own Sentinel. I got some special gear set aside for you. Let me know if you'd like to take a look.
Let me see what you have.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
We may.
I am curious because sometimes he does have 75% faster moving while aiming. That's good, but our rocket launcher, I just tend to, it doesn't really matter, I tend to aim it, fire it, it's fire and forget. Sentinel's plasma caster does double damage if targets full health. Fairly good, but you tend to use them as a kind of action point refresh speed. 10% reduction in action point cost in VATS. See, that's pretty good. Honor. Increase action point refresh speed. Oh, can we... Is that part of power armor? It is indeed, isn't it? It's one of the legs. That's quite nice. Vengeance. So, you can put those on with the special bits. They're a bit pricey, but... I mean, that was the build I was going for originally, was power armor. So I think that's quite good to have. It adds some damage resist on, and
You've liberated the Commonwealth, but our job is far
there we
from
go.
over.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
I don't think so, Kate, somehow, but each to their own. I'm gonna have these blood samples in and get over to Spectacle Island. Probably put the hazmat suit on.
Do you realize that by destroying the Institute, you provided me with a host of new opportunities? I can't wait to get to work.
What do you mean?
Well, it's quite simple, really. The detonation of the Institute's reactor undoubtedly had a significant impact on the Commonwealth's ecosystem. There hasn't been an atomic explosion of this magnitude in quite a long time. Certainly none that I've been close enough to study. The prospect of watching what this immense concentration of radiation does to the local flora and fauna is nothing short of exciting. You've done a great service in the name of science. In any event, I'm certain you need to get back to your duties, and I need to get back to my data. Thanks again for providing me with such a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, thanks for blowing up the Commonwealth. No problem.
Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Sentinel?
Yes. Here you go.
You're becoming quite the field scribe. Maybe you missed your calling. Here's some caps for the trouble.
Well, that more than made up for the cost I just made. And yeah, the more astute of you will notice the little Easter egg here. These are indeed Nernrid.
I've created the compound.
Well, hang on, that was quick.
And here I thought you were holding out on me.
Now, why would I do something like that? After all, this was only possible because of you. I've decided to call it the X-111 compound. I thought it was fitting. Here, I already made you some samples to take with you. If you want me to continue synthesizing the compound, I'm going to need more blood samples. Just keep bringing them to me and I'll do the rest.
I saw the Institute explode from up here. Great work, ma'am.
Not every day we get visited by a sentinel all the way up here.
Squire?
Ad Victorium, Sentinel.
Excuse me, why have you got a super mutant modification on your I'm used to super mutants having the shredder on the front of their miniguns. It doesn't really suit you guys. Just to have a pure straight minigun with sights on.
We may have liberated the Commonwealth, but our job is far from over.
It's kind of nice everyone calling us Sentinel. Spectacle Island it is then. I don't think I've got a fat man with me, and I'm kind of thinking that might be a mistake. It might be an idea to check missiles while I'm here. Yeah, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Let's think ahead and not get caught short. Yep, 2 missiles. Okay. We shall go and see if Tegan has some more for sale. I think that's the best bet. So...
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel.
May the Institute's fall be a lesson. Anyone will risk everything.
Proctor Tegan.
What brings you to me today?
I'll take a look.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
I'm not going to do any work for him, because if you do, you end up losing settlements, and you don't want to do that. 15 missiles, okay. 600 caps. Sold. After all, I am heavy weapons. Be nice to have a field scribe uniform. You know, like those. I've got one of those in 76 with my character Jack. in my stream. I've got the field scribe. I've not got the hat on, but I think I've got the coat and that. I quite like that, the look of it. Although in this it's not very good armor wise. It doesn't matter if you're in power armor. You could be wearing a leotard if you're in power armor. It's inconsequential. Right, off to the castle. We've got that level up, let's do that. I need to put it into pickpocket though. Now place a live grenade in a person's inventory.
A long list of fixes to get through, so if you don't mind.
Like that isn't open for abuse at all. Right. Hang on. Nordhagen Beach. I'm guessing that's somewhere we have to take. And there's also a settlement up here, if I remember correctly. There's a few other missions to do, but I think the bobbleheads are the main thing, and then we can get off to Bar Harbour. Sorry, I caught the microphone again. I must stop doing that. Of course, Far Harbour, you need... I was going to say you need to take Nick with you. You don't need to take Nick with you, although everyone takes Nick with them, because you get it from his case, but I think we can do this one with Kay.
I don't understand these Minutemen. Why the hell would you bother helping him? This is the part of the job.
Why the heck is there a Myrloc in the middle of my settlement? I mean...
That was easy.
We are still here, are we?
I hope you're finding the broadcasts useful.
Yes, they're fantastic. Top dollar. I didn't really come here to fight anything. So I've done a similar build to this on my... Yeah, this is probably my best castle build I've done so far. Although, I've got a castle build on my channel, but this is probably better. I do like the...
I'll get these kids whipped into shape. Don't worry.
That's illegal. Do you know that? You shouldn't be whipping kids. Yeah, because you've got these little bits I've put on. I'd like to make this sort of control tower. Observation deck. There we can see Spectacle Island. That's where we need to head. It's quite a swim. In real life I would not fancy that. Although I used to dive. Not so much these days. Yeah, this does need a bit of work still. Just doing a tour of duty. I think it would suit better to having bunk beds. However, although you can put bunk beds in. Bunk beds, for some reason, the settlers don't use the top bunk. Although it does count as 2 beds. They can't use the top bunk, and so it just ends up being a bit weird when it comes to bedtime. You have half the people still wandering around. I have seen people do builds and they have the wires going through and they're like, oh, I can't move the wires. You just don't build where the wires are, basically. Okay, let's get off to Spectacle Island. I've had a look around. It's been a little while since I've been here and it still needs work. All my settlements still need work. But we're collecting parts. And it's probably going to be any sort of end game thing to be doing. We're way through that. Right. I just hope we can get there. Of course, another thing with water and that, when you're out swimming, things look closer than they actually are. Distances are deceptive. Spectacle Island. A brilliant place to build a settlement. Okie dokie dokie. Get changed. No, we're nearly at maximum capacity. Oh, I want to be able to change that, the colour of that. That's horrible. Ew.
Sure, sure. Just keep your shirt on.
No.
Let me know if you want me to.
More missiles. We are going to have fun.
Yes.
That lock, or any lock for that matter. Getting into places I'm not wanted is a talent I've acquired over the years.
Yeah. I forgot Kate's little talent is lockpicking.
Don't leave anything behind that might be useful.
I've only ever been here once, so I can't remember exactly what. In the entire time I've played Fallout series, so bear with me while I try and signal checklist. Make sure the wires to the generator are all connected properly. The last thing we need is another short blown out generator around here. The generator must be on before turning on the signal tower. I suggest you stay out of the water when flipping the generator switch. Just saying. Oh, excuse me. You'll know the signal is playing when... Well, you'll just know. Once the feedback goes away, it will sound like there's nothing coming out of the speakers. There is, but only the Murlocs can hear it. Breaker's not functional. Okay.
Hey. Yeah? This is my favorite part of the job.
She looks like she's towing the dragon there. Although we all know the dragon's not in this game. I don't really have any preconceived ideas what I want Spectacle Island to be. I've often thought about turning it into a museum. Power armor museum, so you sort of power armor frames here and stuff, but that kind of idea has been done before. Excellent. Not excellent. I think I may have shot Kate there inadvertently. There we go, luck nice. Bobblehead. Luck permanently increased by 1. And now we're down to 1 more. That's all we need. That McQueen did not stand a chance, did she? I didn't mean to shoot you, Kate. I'm pretty sure I shot you at one point.
Something isn't right. We should get out of here.
Okay,
Hey.
Point out what you need and I'll get right on it.
See if he had anything worth taking.
No problem.
She.
That's out of me reach.
Grab anything useful.
I'll get it done.
Yeah, that's not out your reach, huh? Well, hang on. Defiant Gamma Gun. The final shot in the magazine deals twice the normal damage. Yeah, still not that amazing. I was kind of hoping for something better. There's normally some raiders hanging around here.
Next person that asked me to shag is getting a well-placed kick.
Delightful. Kate. Kate? Come here.
Hey.
Need something?
Move here.
Will do.
Check it out.
I'm on it, Captain. Very funny. And how exactly am I supposed to get there, genius?
By walking.
See if there's anything there.
Yep, I've got it.
Taking everything good. And take everything out.
Take anything good.
I'll get it done.
Good. Right. Let's... where's the wire? So now we're just one bobblehead away. What the? Ow. A, that was hurting my ears, and B, that killed my character. I hope we're still on the island. Oh yeah, we are, thank.
Hey, this better be worth it.
See if he had anything worth taking.
Yep, I've got it. I'm gonna be jumping at the goddamn shadows next.
Hey,
Need something?
grab anything useful.
I'll get it. I can't get to that.
Over here.
Very funny. And how exactly am I supposed to get there, genius?
Check it out.
No problem.
How am I meant to get there? The same way everyone else does, Kate. I'm sorry. It's not exactly genius work, or it'll take a lot to work it out. Right, ammo. And we're going to go through the same
Hey.
palaver again, aren't we?
See if there's anything there.
Will do.
Good, you got it. Far swifter than
Take
last.
anything good.
I'm on it, Captain.
Bit of red away, I think, and heal myself up. Right away, please. This is the best thing to kill Murlocs with, but I don't want to get hit in the back like I did last time. So, quick save. Ow. Hit it miles away over there. Hang on. Ah, wait a minute. You're not. It's running off. We nearly wasted all my missiles. Or missiles. Depending on where you are in the world. Oh, different and interesting colours here. Well, now Spectacle Island is ours. There are loads of interesting places to search around here, but we won't do that yet. I'm going to go back to Sanctuary. Oh yeah, I'm carrying this around with me. I've got hardly any ammo for the Ashmaker. I may as well leave it at home, then if it's just weight. If it's dead weight, then...
Whoa, whoa. Over there! Get him!
What? Oh yeah. Just leave the iguana alone. There are loads of Murlocs about them. There's loads of islands to inspect, and this, yeah, when you build on Spectacle Island, this is a real pain. You can't really build on it. I'm gonna see if I can do something with it. I've never tried before, but I think this time when we build here, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm thinking more a lighthouse, so use the lower structure as an entrance, and then build up from here to create a sort of tower lighthouse, and perhaps build out from here. I don't know whether we can destroy that bed. We can, yeah. So that clears a bit of space out.
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
Right, let's go put our bobbleheads back anyway. Now we've succeeded in doing that, and then we can put. It's rather obvious putting a lighthouse on an island, I know, but the actual lighthouse part, the main part that would emit the light, is so hard to do that sort of thing. With the settlement build. I think I've got some ideas though. I've got some ideas. Lots of railing and warehouse tab. It's a shame that you don't have the diversity of building materials that you have in 76. Help defend County Crossing. Great. That was not on my list of to-dos really, but well, let's put Ashmaker away. Oh, I'm always reluctant about leaving things like that with settlers because they, well, as we know, they just help themselves to everything and anything that isn't nailed down. A grain, only one of sugar bombs. X111 gets rid of 620 rands. Kate, where are you?
Hey, what is...
Why have you got the shotgun out?
Is it?
Guess you've got your reasons, but that just looks like junk to me.
Take Preston to Far Harbour and leave him there. That would please some people and that would upset some other people. Alright, let's go defend County Crossing. No, bobbleheads first, then defend County Crossing. Then off to the detective cases. Just so much to do. So, which of the bobbleheads we picked up? Luck. And I can't remember the other one. Hello, hello. Oh, Dasso. You're saying hi, chat. You're the only person here, unfortunately. No Slayer, no Lost Soul today. I'm all on my own. Oh, some people have been watching. One more bobblehead to get. Whoa, many bobbleheads. Oh yeah, I've got one more to get now. And I'll get that through leveling up Kate, who... So I've got 19 out of the 20. And I'll get that by leveling up Kate, and then we'll get the final one. And I'm about to go do Far Harbour. Such action figures. Thanks. Much stats. Yeah. Well, hang on. Oh, well... See, my chat's showing that I've only got 2 people viewing at the moment, but my actual views... Yeah, my actual... YouTube's poorly at the moment. Poor YouTube. Alas. Right, so we need detective cases. Valentine's Detective Agency
This is
radio.
Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat.
Oh, my build.
This is
She's
Ellie
a
Perkins from Valentine's Detective
primarily.
Agency with a message for Nick's partner.
Shut up, Ellie. She's primarily heavy weapons, power armor. Although I'm not using power armor, I'm just using.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I just.
June, you have the animation set of a ghoul.
Sure, let me
That
just
shows you what
I'm doing
Bethesda
to talk
thought
to
about you.
I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone.
You halfway through, you come back to settlement and June throws himself at you like a ghoul, like a feral ghoul. Yeah, so primarily I'm trying to build her strength up a bit, but yeah, heavy guns, level 5, but I've also got rifles and science, so power armor, rifle build. Oh no, not a railroad heavy, Brotherhood of Steel. She's Brotherhood of Steel all the way. Unfortunately, that's one of the tragedies of this whole playthrough, is the fact that I became friends with Deacon early on and got the ballistic weave and then had to kill Deacon. I'm not worried about the rest of the Brotherhood, just Deacon. So that's one of the tragedies of Meg's life.
General.
Never had Preston as a follower. Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't go that far. I don't think the Brotherhood are like that. They're organised, but they're not fascists. Polymer, yeah, good. Paint. No, we want Nuka-Cola paint because we're Nuka mad. Nuka cherry. Yay! And it's far better than the white that we have. Oh yes, right. Do I need to head to Diamond City, then Far Harbour? There's still plenty for me to do in the Commonwealth, but I'll probably be doing that sort of end game. How did Dark Souls go, Milk Dasser? I think I'll probably have more appreciation if I played the game. Dark Souls is one of those games that always scares me when I look at it. It's like, don't want to play that. I could die lots and get frustrated.
If we're looking for some action, I'm betting we'll find it here.
Yeah?
Right, let's go to the...
Yeah?
Have I?
You're the greatest baseball collector I've met in a long time. Hey, Thanks again for bringing me those relics. Now.
Yes, I've done it. This is interesting. No one ever goes in here, so we'll go in here. The doc's computer writes about Maxon as he is the perfect specimen. Yeah, but that's people in the Brotherhood kissing butt because they want promotions. You know, it's not really. And Maxon isn't the perfect leader, and his idea of what the Brotherhood should be differs from many other people's idea of what the Brotherhood still should be. But they're organised, and they've got the might. They're one of the few people that would have the might to actually stand up against the Institute. Notes about Hitler was the same thing. What? So what notes are you referring to? I don't think there's really notes about Hitler. A lot of the stuff that the Nazi Party or the Socialist Party had was destroyed because they burnt it all because they were after the end of the war.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
The only thing I'm ready for is danger and awesome.
I'm afraid hard-earned caps is all we've got to offer, honey. Anyway, the client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
So is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
Yeah, that's more my speed, cornflakes, I think.
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
Isolated? That's what I do best.
I wonder what the story is between Mr. Nakano and Nick.
The old Sterling case file. Oh yeah, we have to disappearance. We could do that
Mr.
now.
Nakano seemed like a good sort,
but
trying
I don't
to make the best
think
of things in a tough world. Remind you of anyone? The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
Should we do the Earl Sterling case or
the Marty Bullfinch case? Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
big guns? Yeah, they do have cool tech. Brother is still definitely have good tech. Are we doing Far? Do we do Far Harbour or do we do the detective cases then Far Harbour? Let's throw it open to chat. Iguana on a stick. I'm putting that back. You all know what your iguana is.
Earl couldn't have been taken by the Institute, right? Why would they want Earl? Good luck.
What do you reckon, people, then? Institute weapons, the laser guns. They are weak, yeah. The Institute isn't that good. Now there's an organisation that borders on crazy. Their idea has no future. Yeah, energy weapons aren't that powerful. It was one of the complaints about 76. People complained that they weren't working very well.
As recommended by me, myself, and I.
Good to see you. No trouble here. Just doing a supply run.
But when enemies use them, they hurt. They're best used as a They're best used as what's the word?
God, did you see that explosion? The old CIT ruins. They're just a big crater now.
Okay. Let me just think. Yeah, they're best used as automatic weapons.
That's it.
That's what you're best off doing with laser
Hope
weapons.
nobody's home, because they're not gonna like this.
I guess we're doing this. This is like a short mini quest. We need to search. Where is it? Just down here. Surgery receipt. Thank you. I would like to be able to find something where I can have leg armor. So I want the best thing to have is the green shirt with because then I can make it armored. Green shirt with boots or something. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's a green blue suit, green blue flag. Sun's work. Yeah, I've blown up the Institute already. We did that a little while back, and now I'm doing the bobbleheads, and then because I'm trying to 100% it, and I've got to plant a grenade on someone by pickpocketing them. And that's the trophies I need. I've got an idea of who I could plant a grenade on, actually. If I can get close to the raider, I'd do it to one of them. Okay. We need Piper and Nick got mad when
Hey,
joined.
Scabber. Got plenty.
No, they weren't bothered really. Okay. I need to get into the
Prescriptions filled, high quality chems, right?
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
Who needs a haircut?
Hey, Doc.
You'll be pleased to hear that Mr. Sullivan made a full recovery. Now, what can we do for you today?
Oh yeah, when you join the Institute, they will do, yeah.
Care to explain all this blood leading to the cellar?
Dr. Crocker must have tracked some fluids when he went down into the cellar. He's sometimes not as fastidious as I am between surgeries. Here, the cellar key. Go check for yourself. I'm sure you'll find there's nothing going on here besides medicine.
Yeah, the Institute are the bad guys, so yeah.
You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Yeah. You fixed things, all right. Fixed yourself for some time in a Diamond City jail cell.
Jail cell? You don't get it, do you? Doc Crocker isn't going to jail. He's going to go back to his surgery, where people love him. And they love him because Doc Crocker never loses patience. He just makes people happy.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
Why are you trying to reason with this lunatic? Can't you see he's too far gone?
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing is going to make this all better. I can fix thing.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. I found out, and then he killed himself. Guess he couldn't handle the guilt.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this is inhuman.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality. Now 2 lives have been lost. It's disgraceful. I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You don't have to thank me for talking to you. You're on my live stream, so I talk to anyone that is in chat, unless chat's going too quickly. Good. Occasionally that happens.
Saved us from
But
wasting our ammo.
yeah, it did save us from wasting our ammo, Kate. You're all heart. That's what I like about you, Kate. Yeah, I'm not using Dance at the moment. I probably will use him later on, further down the line. But I
Mayor
just...
McDonough was a synth all along. Shot Danny Sullivan. Who knows who else he might have killed?
Yeah, your mayor was a dodgy so-and-so. How those cornflakes,
So,
Milk Dasser?
Find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. Couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out. If you see him, tell Marty I say, hey, where's my 20 caps, you old lech? Also, hi.
You could always subscribe anyway. That's if you want to come and chat whenever I'm streaming. It's always... I'm often here weekdays. Right, so we need to go and quest along. Kill the super mutants. Give holotape to Sturgis. Why don't you need to give that holotape to Sturgis? I could, but speak to Captain Kells. What? Hang on. A loose end. Really? Find the broom machine. Report to Knight Reese. Recover that. Let's see, we've got a few quests to do. Voltec. Talk to settlers. Travel to the Nakano residence. All the way up here. Past the state asylum, and off we go. I'm not entirely sure I like that weapon. She's got the deliverer in her hand, and he's obviously wanted. That's the picture of him on the floor, but... Go Dunwich Borers. We've done Dunwich Borers. I did Dunwich Borers and Museum of Witchcraft in one evening. That was quite a good session.
Shoot him! Shoot him all!
You mean that's it?
Who's hot? What?
Payday.
5 caps. I would hardly call that payday, Kate. Did I get scared? Well, not really. It takes a bit more than that. It's unnerving, I must admit, but it's not scary, I would say. It's not full on jangle your bones scary. Well, I don't want to become feral, thank you. Oh, the lady on the magazine cover? No, I don't think so. I hate the drawing style. So, oh, I don't hate it, I dislike it. Hate's a strong word. I dislike it, it's not my style. I think there are better covers. And there is a really good one, the Astoundingly Awesome picture, I think, with the Violet King grabbing the woman. That style I prefer. It's more 50s and it fits the style of this game. Whereas that magazine cover seems more late 50s, early 60s drawing style. Yeah, someone who studied studied art, unfortunately, for my sins. So I have a vested interest. I really hope that oh. These feral ghouls throwing themselves at my feet. Oh, a viable blood sample. I want to know what he had on him. Now I need to know. Hazmat suit on. And swim. We had some good stuff actually. No, don't drink the water. As it fades away into the depths. There we go. We have shame I don't have a lot of 5mm ammo from the Ash Maker.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's... What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
sorry. I have this habit of running straight towards signs of trouble. Come to think of it, that explains a lot.
A good Samaritan? Fine. I'm out of options anyway, if you want to hear about it. My daughter is missing. It all started with this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Anything more you could tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife said she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers?
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Rei. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away, he was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but she started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Nothing else right now.
There are actually a bunch of holotapes all around the house, so we're going to find those as well, because they're quite interesting to listen to. So we'll do that before I go to the boathouse, although that's the ultimate destination.
Project log. Kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad. Project log. Lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Don't often see black vest and slacks. As soon as it's letting me take them, I'm going to take what I can. And can't pass up Nuka Cherry either. So that's shows you that she's really good at fixing stuff. There's another one under her bed.
Project log. Dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight. Project log? Radio. Correction. Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
There is one... let's say the boathouse is where we're going to find the final piece to this investigation. But there is a couple more outside. There's one over here next to the swings.
Project log. Swings. Reattach the chains. A little rusted, and I'm way too old for them now, but it was a nice distraction, I guess. It's funny. You know, I never played on these swings growing up, even when I was little. At least, I don't remember.
my dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is, love, Granddad. Right.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there. Granddad, I know you can't hear this, but I can't think of a better way to say goodbye. You taught me so much, and I won't forget any of it. I'm sorry that we'll never be able to fix up the old clunker we've got sitting in the boathouse. Wherever you are, I hope you're at peace.
Just gonna take a thumbnail because I think that's quite... As thumbnails go, that'd be quite a good one. Yeah, so that's the full story about Kasumi and her grandfather and her questioning her own existence. So we'll report that back to her parents, and we're probably they're gonna send us on our way to Far Harbor.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused, having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father. And it's built for distance.
A magic boat ride? Will there be sea monsters?
While I know the seas aren't exactly safe, I am confident that boat can get you there unharmed. At least I hope. I know you haven't asked for payment, and we can't offer much, but here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
Hello? Testing? Project log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project log, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum tubes and got the power working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward.
Far Harbor. And so off we go. Yeah, I forgot about those last two holotapes, but I'm glad we found them as I was leaving, where she talks about the holotapes. And it's actually Bar Harbor is the real place, but obviously because it's scratched off, they call it Far Harbor. But you can actually see that's a B.
Ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down. Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors had good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. The family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
What the hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
The gate! Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
Mariner, there's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Helpers!
Let's twice. Already dead. Keep moving. Get up! No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming. Just run. We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
I thought that was going to go a lot worse than it did. There's some legendaries in there as well, so I'm going to check out. I'm picking up all these things. I don't really need them. Kate, where are you?
Here.
Kate, right.
Heads up.
Oh, sure. Make me carry more of your junk.
Of course. Seeing as you're carrying none of my junk. After all, you're just a glorified pack horse at the moment, Kate, I'm afraid. VAT's enhanced, 10% reduction in VAT's cost. We've got that already. Glass is very helpful in sort of weapon builds and that sort of thing. That's why I'm collecting it. And also in settlement builds. Extinguisher. It's a bit too heavy to be lugging around, really. It weighs about 6, I think. Condensed fog. I didn't mean to grab that. But... Alright, let's talk to Avery.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
We've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like. I'm
done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
Hello, Lost Soul. Yeah, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just lots of dialogue at the moment because we've just got to Far Harbour. I've only got one more bobblehead to get, and that's when Kate gets to affinity with Meg, and I've got to get the placing the thing on the.
Well, I do have work, you know.
Placing the grenade on someone by reverse pickpocketing.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's Old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
And off she runs. Yeah, how are you, Lost Soul? Hope you're good as well.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
Hey, Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that matter. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up, proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out. Good.
So, I'd be risking my life for only 450 caps?
I'm a bit short on caps. But I have old Jimmy's shotgun I can give you. Heavens no, he can't use it anymore.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Yeah, it's when you it takes a toll on you when you get to our age, I think. So.
Hey, the children of Adam are trying to kill us all, drive us into the ocean.
Good for them.
Hey, Alan.
Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
I am the one who saved all your asses. So yeah.
We've defended this damn dock from crabs and worse for months without you. Yeah, you helped. But we've paid our dues in blood and bullets. The day we rely on outsiders for our security is the day we're as good as dead.
I still put myself in harm's way for you. Some gratitude would be nice.
We've had some real pieces of work come through here. You've been, all right so far. Here, for your, help. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
Show me what you got.
You got it.
Such a nice chap, isn't he? We got missiles. Oh, he's got missiles. Good man. Been using them quite a bit today because I'm blowing up Mirelurks and stuff. Yeah, it's true. Worked so much last night. My legs and hands are swollen. Have you got a day off today then, or are you going back in today as well? There are a beer and some cram. That looks like your sort of thing.
Alan,
You here for trade?
show me what you got.
You got it.
Just thought, Admiral's friend does double damage if the target's full health. Yeah, not worth worrying about, really. You got anything else that's worth nimble calibrated handmade shotgun, fish catcher, 40% less action point. Yep, whilst it's all very good and Far Harborish, it's a bit rubbish.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying anything?
Okay, I get the hint.
Let's see what you have.
Of course.
Black fisherman's overalls. Woohoo! No day for me. Not till Sunday, maybe. Ooh, that's a bit harsh. Do you want some fisherman overalls? Yeah, I'll take them. Just because we can. Some for Kate as well. She can have the brown ones. Explorer outfit. Fisherman's overalls, I'll take those as well. Green fisherman's overalls, green shirt and combat boots. I wanted that, that's what I've been after for ages. I'll take a green and a grey. I wonder if I can put helmeted spike armour. That's the sort of thing I'll be wearing when I go to Far Harbour. Alright, so that's 113 caps. Old fisherman's hat. I'll take one of them as well, just for the hell of it. Recon marine helmet, +1 agility and perception. 13,432. I need the perks that reduce prices, etc. She was here a minute ago, and she's been streaming. I might. You're right. She's been playing some, streaming some.
Is mine. Right, darling.
I feel a bit weird with you calling me darling, but she's been streaming Dark Souls earlier. But yeah, she was here briefly, and then she's disappeared. Kate. Oh no, I don't want to go in there because the doc will talk to me and I don't have the skills to help the person there. Not yet. See if I can.
I don't have time for you.
If I could,
guns, and more guns.
if I can make the fisherman overalls, yeah. So we can put them to 110. So black fisherman's overalls.
Yeah, no disrespect, Doc, but if he ain't getting better, Andre promised me his gun. I got a writ for it right here, all official.
Ooh, hang on. Okay, so it works as overall armor. Whereas look, that is just underwear. Underwear. That's stuff you can wear under your armor. The green shirt and boots, combat boots.
What?
So it will allow me to.
His body's not cold yet, so what's his stays his until then.
Mr. Lee's lined me up a deal. More than enough caps to get off this cursed island. I need that gun.
A miserable rascal like you doesn't deserve to be on this island. You should be praying for your friend.
Look alive.
Sure, sure. Just keep your shirt on.
Get the hell out of my face.
Have any goodies for me?
See, that hasn't got any damage resist either. But you can hang on to. So yeah, with that green shirt and combat boots, I could put on leg armor as well. I suppose I could give Kate my old secondary Vats enhanced metal left leg. Interesting look, Kate. Yeah, it's been a weird one today. Lots of people have not. Considering how excited I am, I'm one bobblehead away from completing that. Completing the bobblehead challenge anyway.
Because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Cut the bullshit, and just tell me what you need.
Huh. Sounds like someone forgot to pack a sense of adventure when they got on the boat to Far Harbor. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That will be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Where'd you say these ghouls were?
National Park Campground. It's pretty much straight west of here.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Yeah, I'm close to getting platinum. I just need, once we reach affinity with Kate, and yeah, Kate's my favourite follower. Once we reach affinity with her, roasted Mirelurk, I'll be able to go and, well, part of her quest, you go and get that final bobblehead, and I also need to plant.
Excuse me.
We'll dig in and hold this position.
And I just need to plant a grenade in someone by reverse pickpocketing them. So
You
yeah,
talked to Cassie Dalton?
practically done.
Shame what happened to her family.
Hi there. Well, hello.
What makes you think I want to talk to you?
Hey there.
Mainlanders don't last long on the island.
It's creeping by.
So yeah, I'm close, but this is a 100% playthrough, so I've just got to find all the almanacs and do a few other things as well to complete the DLCs. Nuka World's going to be a really tough one because I've got 100,000 tickets or something stupid. That's just going to take forever and a day.
Got something on my mind.
Of course. Anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? I might take you up on that one day. After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you agreed to pick up me contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help. Now, so far, you've been treating me like a friend. Hell, you've been damn near nice to me. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but your kindness is starting to make me wonder. If there's anything I learned in the combat zone, it was that nobody does things for other people without expecting something in return.
Exactly. Time to pay up.
Cute. Real cute. I spent 3 years living at the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss. But I called it home. I was making a few caps. Had me own bed to sleep in and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that lot. They aren't exactly what you'd call the gentle type. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, you were liable to get sucker punched or robbed. Or worse. Didn't take me long to learn that I had to put my hard-earned caps to good use. Buying friends was essential to making life easy. So, I guess I'm waiting for you to hand me a bill. You know what I mean?
Don't be ridiculous. I already got what I was expecting from Tommy.
Yeah, sure. But how long until you decide that he didn't give you enough? That's what I'm wondering. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can do to repay you. I'm not a rich girl, but I'm sure we can agree on something. After all, what are friends for?
Okay.
You don't like the service, there's the door. Excuse me. I hope mainlanders did better than my regulars. What you need? What do you have to drink? All sorts of old world booze. You carry Vim, too. And before you ask, Vim is an Islander favorite. But it may pack more punch than the stuff you're used to. Can you take my order? We got what you need.
That's quite good that you've got a waitress service. I've forgotten about that. Vim. We'll try it, but I don't think it'll be as good as Nuka-Cola. Just spent 56 caps on
Greeting it than to have another round.
56 caps on alcohol and drinks.
Time to party. Here's some Mitch. Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this. Top shelf all around. So, drink up. You stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. And if the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes. It's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog for too long. And the mind goes. If you have any sense, return where you came from. And don't look back.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
Not interested.
Your loss.
We're the only bar in town.
There we go.
You've unlocked position of interest map markers across the island, which is great, but I need to find all of those, and I don't know how many of them there are. I've never looked into it, but I might have a look.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like there. Call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a Far Harbor left without those.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers are a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellows got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
I'm not some no-name mainlander. I'm tough enough for your little island.
Sling a bit of lead on the hull and now you think you're ready to walk in the fog, do you? Things you'll see inland make that look like a Sunday stroll.
I helped the harbor out. I figure all of you owe me something, at least.
Huh. Well, I suppose there's a bit of truth there. I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me,
then. Yeah, we've got the stuff because we got the Brotherhood breakthrough. So I've got the Radaway from them, and it's really powerful stuff. I think it's 400 rads or something, 420 rads, which is quite a lot. It's sort of a third more powerful.
It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road.
Normal Radaway.
Case foul sin, but it'll help.
Might look jerky added.
Move through the main drag. Old mountain trail is where we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in common. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Drax, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Wounded walking cane. For those nights when you want to do Singing in the Rain in Far Harbor.
Never seen him so eager to die.
Look at that talk of how deadly these trappers are, and I just boof, they're all gone. And I love the music of Far Harbor as well. It just blows me away. Rumours of underwater DLC. And you saw what some of the in development. There is one thing in Far Harbor. Where are you, Kate? Come here, please.
You're not half bad, Scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them.
Places that looks like it'd been a possibility.
Look alive.
Now you're gonna be sharing that with both of us, right?
Yeah, he was talking about how deadly the everyone is, and yeah, just killed them. Yeah, okay. I've got some stuff to cook up, actually.
Wow, that doesn't look half bad.
It's all experience. I just missed me fighting on the wall, killing anglers and gulpers. Made me think of Dolly Sods, Solly Dodds, whatever it is. I can't remember what it's called. Kate, where are you? Okay. Here's the campground, anyway, in 76. That's what. It's Dolly Sods, isn't it? Solly Dodds? I can't remember. Kate liked that, did she? She liked me having a drink. Yeah, there is fish all moving about in the sea round here. So. Hello, Slayer. Just give me a second. Oh, Mason's pestering after something. I don't know what he's after. Oh, he's run off upstairs. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing, dog? Just at the top of the stairs, looking at me as if... Easy boy. You missed the start of Far Harbour. Right, come on then, Longfellow. Get me to Acadia. You've got 10 minutes to do it before I have to go. Before stream ends. So far, your Deadly Island is a walk in the park. Although I probably won't be saying that later on. I'm liking the amount of legendaries I'm getting out here. Okay. Explosive 10mm. Bullets explode on impact, doing 15 points of area effect damage. That is far better than the Deliverer. That wolf was smoking, by the way. Right, come on then. No point in
They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear. But you never know.
Okay, well that did make me slightly nervous. I thought it was my stomach for a second.
No higher than your knee. The whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories.
All this happened before, so history is repeating itself and it's just the cycle of nature. Then it can't be the people of Far Harbour, the things, the Children of Atom's fault. The fog's, I can't pick the Aster. It was new fauna and stuff, and well, that's what I was thinking. What was that?
What was that? What's next?
stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. If you need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do. Keep saying to myself I should settle down someday. Think I missed the boat on that one.
What you need? Time to trade a few things.
I was looking for Kate there. I was like, where's she gone? She was camouflaged against the undergrowth. See if I can give her everything to carry. I am going to end the stream there. That explosive 10mm, that's really swapping that out for the deliverer, that's for sure. And yeah, have a wounded walking cane, Kate. Some kneecap and knuckles. And that does 39 damage, but that's got 39 damage plus explosives. Boom. Oh, hello. So, everyone joins just as I'm about to end the stream. Well, I'm going to take that back to Far Harbor and sort that out though. Have we discovered? Let me have a look. Have we actually discovered it? Arcadia is discovered. Good. Bet that explosives is split is more deadly than here. It's in 76. Yeah. Yeah. But I love I love Far Harbor. Everything about it just pushes all the buttons for me. It's the atmosphere is superb. It's you've got all the harbour. The music as well is brilliant. Just the look of the place. All the pine trees. It's got an observatory full of synths. I mean, wind farms, which there's some near where I live. It's all really cool. But Lost Soul High. I'm Milk. So you're all about to chat and things, and I've got to go. Your stream, Milk Dasso. Yeah, it was clear for most part. I mean, you occasionally got a bit of like pixelation where it kind of all went a bit blocky, but that happens with streams because phone lines aren't infallible and you're live streaming. Mind you, you're in London, so if you're on fibre optic in London, you should be getting fairly good signals. Around here, we've got telephone wires that are about as old as, well, older than me, I think. So, you don't know anything about Lost Harbour? You mean Far Harbour? Yep, I'm new to streaming. What, you've never played Far Harbour? Slayer. Or Lost Harbour? Or were you making a joke? Because yeah, it's one of my favourite. It's my favourite DLC. Oh, you were making a joke. I see. Or you've not played it, or I don't know. It's not clear. No, I've got the main names. You never played it? Oh my word! This is the best DLC for Fallout 4, in my opinion. It kicks butt. Boy, are you in for a treat then.
What I wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
So I'll get everything. I'll get Meg up and running with that new armor, and I'll try and give her some leg protection as well. So we've got even better armor, and we'll come back to Arcadia, and yeah. I might have to bring Nick Valentine with me for the next scene, but because you should have Nick with you really. And if you've never played it, then I think it's the best way to see. Yeah, it's great fun. And there are some really cool creatures here. This is where the gulpers and everything else come from. Rad. It's a rad island. Rad, dude. Totally rad. I know you didn't mean that, Milk Dasso, but it's tubular gnarly, dude. Excellent. Right, I am going to leave it here. I mean, look at those views. This is kind of what they wanted to do with sort of precursor to 76, really. Look. I don't know, does that visual look better? I mean, you've still got views for miles, but it's quite clever. Don't ever say that again. What? Rad Island, I'm sorry. Thought it was quite funny. Right, I'll catch you all later. So I'll go get my boys, and I've got a few bits to do before I go. Should 100% say that again. Yup, rad. What, Rad Island? Rad Island, dude. Totally tubular gnarly. Catch you next stream, bros.